welcome to my final newsletter of the year. I just thought, hopefully, if this has worked, I'll pop in and just say a huge, huge thank you. Thank you for supporting me in any which way that you do, be that watching any of my YouTube videos, joining in projects, enjoying the Wobble Gob, being members of the subscriptions, buying anything from my shop, popping by to say hello at the shows. So it's been an amazing, very, very eventful year this year. Big changes, which I hadn't planned initially at the start of the year. Always interesting. I always find it really, really interesting when your journey takes you on a different path. So my original path was I would have still been teaching at school, but my alternative path meant that I finished work. So I've done my first, I suppose, term just being Anne. Not stopped really. It's been interesting. Just having, I suppose, the freedom to do what I want. It's given me the time to start planning lots of new kits, getting my head around projects, and just settling in. Just feels like really I'm on an extended 6-week holiday. It's very weird, even though I'm not on holiday. It's been interesting, ups and downs. Big ups have been Yarndale, Knit and Stitch, workshops that I've done, talks that I've given. I suppose downs is just realising that I'm working on my own at home, so it's just getting used to that. I started talking to myself quite a lot, and I do find it quite ironic because I know when I do my talks, I do talk about how my dad wanted me to be an accountant, and I realised I didn't want to be sat in an office on my own all day. And I am sort of sat in an office on my own all day, but it's a very nice office, be it here in my sewing room or out in the shed. That's one of the ups. I've definitely loved setting my shed up. So I've got a workspace in there too. And trying to split, not still quite organised my split of how things work and stuff like that, but I'll get there. I'm not in a rush. I think that's one of the things I had in my head was I had to be organised, and I was trying to set up my weekly plan, and I think probably trying to still stick with that idea of having a timetable. Yeah, but I don't need a timetable. I can sort out my own timetable. I had planned on getting on my treadmill and doing walks and getting thinner. That's not happened. Oh well, maybe New Year's resolution that'll probably break by the end of January. But again, as long as you're happy, I think that's one of the things, being happy and content. And I have been stitching again on an evening just to give me a break. So what I was finding that I was starting to do was from the second I got up to the second I went to bed, I was busy working on stuff. And I just thought, I don't want to burn out. So I got one of my print block templates and I've been sat doing that each evening, sharing that on Instagram if you want to have a look. Just a little bit of stitching again while I'm just sat, just to take my mind off. Well, no, it's not really to take my mind off stuff. It's just because I can't sit on an evening and do nothing. I start getting twiddly fingers, and I don't know, I suppose I feel a bit guilty that I'm sat doing nothing. I'm not very good at sitting and doing nothing, really. You might have gathered that if you've been following me for a while. I like to be doing. So I like to have a plan. So this is going out on my newsletter, and I've just sat here thinking I might as well put this out as my Wobble Gob as well today. So what are we, the 11th of December, so I'll double it. I'll double whammy it. So sorry if you get this twice. I've loved doing the Wobble Gobs. There isn't a big Wobble Gob today, hence the fact it's just me on the screen chuntering away. I'm off to Brussels tomorrow. I feel like a teenager. We've got backpacks. We're backpacking it on the Eurostar. So that'll be my next Wobble Gob. We'll be coming to the Christmas market with me in Brussels. So hopefully I'll get that sorted for next week, as long as I remember to video it while we're going round. So I'm quite excited about that. It's like my first jolly, not in the school holidays. It's quite naughty. But I'm very excited. I keep thinking I'm going on a plane, but I'm not. I'm going on a train. Never done the Eurostar before, so that'll be interesting. So I'm looking forward to that. What else is going on? I don't know. I'm just getting ready, really, just to close the year down. So my shop will stay open over Christmas. You can still buy things, but I'm having a bit of a break, so I won't be posting things until the new year. So I think I've said my last post date is maybe Monday next week. And then I say I'm having a break. I won't be having a break at all. I'm busy planning my new little booking a tin kits, but that's also coming as a workshop next year. Workshops next year are filling up, so if you do want to do a workshop, maybe Christmas present, maybe to yourself or to a friend, got them online and in person. But if you're reading the newsletter, there'll be loads of stuff on the newsletter about that as well. First show next year is the Textile East show in February, so I'm really looking forward to going back there again. That was a gorgeous show, so if you can get down there, that'll be amazing. Hoping to have threads back in stock in January. They were hopefully going to be in stock in December, but the suppliers haven't got them in, so hopefully that'll be in the new year, because I haven't got many colours left. Yeah, I don't know what else is going on, really. Just Wednesday weather forecast from here. It's a bit grey today, a bit grey. Yeah, so it's really, from my newsletter point of view, this is the last one. Thank you so much for reading, watching, if this video has worked. If it hasn't, then it's my Wobble Gob instead. If you're on my Wobble Gob, thanks for listening in. It's only a short one this week. I'll do one, got to stop saying I will do hopefully a bigger one next week, and then probably do a roundup of the year as we finish the 52 blocks. And the stitching hour's done. That one's already finished. The membership is open on my new website if anybody wants to join in the 52 words and the stitching hour, which is that dress behind me. I'm going to be stitching on that dress. Very excited about that. I think that's going to be lovely. Thank you to everybody that's subscribed already and joined in. That's on my new website, annebrookeonline.co.uk. Yeah, so there we go. That's it. So from my newsletter, thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll see you next year. Wobble Gob, I'll probably see you next week. Okay. Love, hugs. Mwah. Happy stitching, everybody.